You know, if I was a piano player, I would so want to play this song, along with the Woody Woodpecker theme. Anyway, there are two more trainers left to fight in the national park, and then we'll move on to the bug catching contest, because yes, today is now Thursday, which means I can now partake in the bug catching contest. Now, while I'm fighting the last two trainers, there's something I was supposed to mention a few videos ago, but I've got to tell you, and it's this. My Crobat now knows U-turn. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. I taught it U-turn off-screen while I was in the process of getting both Machop and Misdreavus, so sorry about that. It must have slipped my mind. So yeah, my Crobat now knows U-turn. Also, I want to come back to that 7-star Typhlosion because there were some things that I didn't mention. So the Pokemon I used to fight that Typhlosion, Annihilate and Chi-Yu. Well, I don't think I would have caught that Typhlosion without the help of my allies, most notably Bellybolt Slice Screen, and if the Pokemon they were using had the ability Intimidate. I'm only mentioning this because I fought that Typhlosion again and I wasn't doing so hot. So I had to reset until the Pokemon my allies were using either had Intimidate or if one of them was using a Belly Bolt. So that way Annihilate or Chi-Yu would have an easier time fighting that Typhlosion. Yeah, I was thinking about what I said last video and I never mentioned any of that happening. So yeah, I thought I would just let you know that I had some help from my allies since, yeah, that Typhlosion was kind of kicking my ass. Well, I guess I need more than one attempt to capture that Typhlosion since, yeah, I guess some things just weren't going my way. So yeah, Belly Bolt Slice Screen did a whole lot to protect me against those special attacking moves that Typhlosion had. And I guess Pokemon like Arcanine and Paldean Tauros were a huge help as well, thanks to their ability being Intimidate. Now, about National Park in this game, something you should know. In this game, you can actually find Pinsir, Scyther, and Heracross in the National Park. Normally, you can find Pinsir and Scyther in the bug catching contest, but here, you're able to find those two in the National Park normally. And for Heracross, normally you find it by headbutting trees in certain places, with the earliest location being Azalea Town, but here, you can find Heracross in the National Park. Oh yeah, all three Pokemon have a 5% appearance rate, so if you want to use any of those three, you're going to be spending quite a while fighting them. I know I did. Oh yeah, you can also find Pinsir and Heracross in the Radiant Forest 10% of the time, but I'm sure you're not going to wait that long to use one of those two, are you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Admittedly, when I played this game years ago and I was headbutting trees in Azalea Town, I was wondering, where the hell are all the Heracrosses? Unfortunately, I had no idea that Heracross was relocated to the National Park, so yeah, I spent quite a while trying to find Heracross in the trees in Azalea Town, only to realize that they weren't there. Also, yeah, I did want to have Heracross with Guts as its ability, but yeah, I guess things just weren't going my way. Also, is it me, or is the ground here really hard? I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit later. So yeah, Heracross could have been a possible team member for me, but the problem with that is it has a 5% appearance rate in the National Park, and since I want one with Guts as an ability, yeah, it's going to take me quite a while for me to find a Heracross, so that's why I opted to go with Machamp instead. I mean, Swarm's okay, but let's be real. The Bug type is kind of redundant, so yeah, I don't think Swarm is going to help me all that much. So yeah, I guess Guts is the better ability. Okay, now that I'm done fighting all the trainers, I can now partake in the bug catching contest. But first, I'm going to put Crobat in the lead because I'm only allowed to use one Pokemon in the bug catching contest. And since Crobat knows Hypnosis, I'm going to be good to go when it comes to putting those Pokemon to sleep, so that way maybe catching them would be a bit easier. Okay, use one Pokemon, catch a bug type, for it to be judged. Yeah, sure. Okay, yes, I know I have to use Crobat, which is okay with me, because Crobat can put things to sleep. Now, last video I did say that I could possibly encounter some bug types that are level 30 or above, and yeah, that could be a potential issue. Although, if it's something like, say, Weedle or Caterpie, then yeah, I shouldn't have anything to worry about because, yeah, those things aren't very threatening. Okay, the scoring system, yeah, I did mention something about it a couple of videos ago, but even then, I'm not really sure if I understand how the scoring system works. Okay, I believe there are more people here, such as this Bugcatcher over here. If I could talk to him, that is. Oh yeah, look at that. Level 34 Nenkata. Well, yeah, good thing my Crobat is at level 39, so that way, I won't be at a disadvantage. Oh yeah, just to let you know, in this game, well, the encounter rates for the bug types, yeah, they're the same as they were back in the original Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so yeah, nothing has changed. Scyther and Pinsir still have a 5% appearance rate, so yeah, I could possibly be at this for quite a while. Okay, is this one going to be... Oh, there we go. Alright, level 28 Scyther. Let's see. Can I nail a Hypnosis? Alright, good. Although I'm not really sure what moves this Scyther knows, but hopefully it doesn't have anything to hit, to possibly threaten Crobat, since, yeah, I know for a fact that this thing loves to score critical hits. Alright, how many Sports Balls is it going to take for me to capture this thing? Oh yeah, I'd like to remind you that Sports Balls has the same catch rate as Great Balls. Okay, that's not going to do it. Alright, good thing it stays to sleep after one turn. Alright, so this one going to do it? 1, 2, 3. There we go. I don't really know Scyther's catch rate by heart, so yeah, I guess it's practically pure luck that I managed to capture this Scyther. Well, I will admit, I guess Scyther could have been a potential team member for me as well, but I'm not really sure what moves I could have given it. Yeah, I think I've seen that Pokédex entry somewhere before. Alright, I believe there's some more people here, such as this guy. Interesting. I have something like that, except that Hypnosis doesn't have very good accuracy, but at least it did the job correctly. Alright, what about you? Okay, good luck with that. And yeah, since I encountered that in Kata not too long ago, yeah, that confirms that you can find certain Pokemon that are named to the Johto region, such as Ninkata and also Kricketune here. I was about to say Kricketot, sorry about that. Yeah, they both start with crickets, so yeah, that's why I almost said Kricketots. But hey, at least some of these bug types are good experience points since they are at a pretty high level. As for training of certain Pokemon here, well, I don't know if I would recommend that since, yeah, I don't know if some of these Pokemon have modified stats in this game, and if they do, then yeah, you could potentially be in some trouble. And there's also your power points to think about as well. Another Scyther, huh? Well, the one I caught was a bit higher level than this one, rather it's one level higher than this one, so yeah, I don't think I need to capture another Scyther. So the last time I competed in the bug catching contest, I caught a Pokemon and I didn't damage it at all, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to win it this time. Although, when it comes to other bug types, like say, maybe Caterpie, Weedle, please battle only in the park grass. Okay, good to know. Yeah, Pokemon like Caterpie and Weedle, well, yeah, I'm not really sure how those guys are going to win. Yeah, once again, I don't really know the whole scoring system and how it works in the bug catching contest, so yeah, it's only a miracle if those two win. Also, the music that's playing, well, I think that's a kind of a rendition of the bike music from Red, Blue, and Yellow, as well as Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yeah, I'm done with the bug catching contest, so yeah, let's announce the winners. Okay, who came in third place? Bug catcher Ed caught Scyther, like me. Although, I'm pretty sure the difference is that person damaged the Scyther. Second place is Ace Trainer Abby, who caught Paris. And the winner? Me, who caught a Scyther, and how many points did I get? 362 points, huh? Yeah, once again, I'm not really sure how the... Oh, a Dust Stone? Oh, you know something? I can actually evolve Misdreavus right now, but I'm not going to do that since, yeah, I still want to keep it as Misdreavus for a bit longer. You know something? I'm pretty sure Miss Magius learns Hypnosis at level 45 in this game. Well, actually, I do want to take a look online to see if that's true, so that way, I don't potentially make a mistake. So yeah, I'm not going to evolve Misdreavus quite yet. Okay, let's see what these people have to say. Partake in the bug catching contest in the future, huh? You know, I may just do that. Okay, good luck with that. Bird catching contest, where did you come up with that? And you? Well, do what I just did. Encounter something, put it to sleep, and hopefully you'll win the bug catching contest. Yeah, worked before in Crystal, so worked again here in Storm Silver. Okay, I'm gonna put Machamp back in the lead since I still want to get some levels, so that way it could be at disadvantage once I eventually get to the Goldenrod City Gym. Interesting. Yeah, I think they're starting to talk about certain EVs and IVs. Okay, over here we have a blue apricorn. I'm not really sure what this one turns into since, yeah, I don't really pay attention to cards balls all that much. Okay, we're on Route 36, and there are two more trainers left here to, actually, there are two trainers left to fight on this route, so I'm going to fight these two trainers, and I'm going to make my way over to the Goldenrod City Gym. So, at the end of the month, namely February 27th, a little birdie told me that there's going to be a Pokemon Presents video, and the question on everyone's mind is, what will be shown? Uh, could we possibly be on the road to Generation 10? If so, then that'd be great. I mean, we already have Scarlet, Violet, and Legend ZA, so yeah, I guess maybe this is a good time to move on to Generation 10. So, if that ends up happening, I wonder what we're going to see in the Pokemon Presents video. Well, if they are going to show a game that's involving Generation 10, then, well, I guess there's going to be some new battling gimmick or something. Or maybe they could bring back Mega Evolution, since everyone seems to love that. Well, given all the Mega Pokemon revealed in Legend ZA, I'm kind of wondering what abilities will suit certain Megas, especially Pokemon like, say, Excadrill, Scrafty, and I guess Malamar as well. Well, I guess mostly Excadrill since, yeah, Mega Excadrill rocks. What is it now, Joey? Okay, said this to me so many times. Okay, I'm getting really tired of seeing this. Yeah, it's hard for going through that, but yeah, he just keeps on saying that over and over again. Yeah, it's just getting really repetitive. Okay, the next trainer is over here. Now, in the grass you see there, you actually find Vulpix there. And you can also find Vulpix in the next route, Route 37, I believe. Now, let me tell you something. I was really considering about using Vulpix as a team member because, well, I believe Ninetales gets Drought in this game, and yeah, if I were to catch a Vulpix, then if it were to get Drought, then it would have to have Forewarn first. And once you evolve it into Ninetales, Forewarn becomes Drought. Now, yeah, I was really considering to use Ninetales as my Fire type, but the problem with that is, well, the ability Drought could possibly bite me in the ass, since, well, once I eventually get a Lantern, if the sun is out, then that means Serpent's going to get powered down. Also, if I'm facing a certain opponent and they have a certain Pokemon that could possibly benefit from the sun, well, they're going to get the upper hand thanks to me. And yeah, I don't want the opposing Pokemon to get an advantage thanks to me. Let's see, Pokemon like, say, certain grass types that have Chlorophyll for their ability, or maybe if I'm facing a certain fire type. Because I know for a fact I'm going to be facing certain fire types later on in the game, and yeah, I really don't want the opposing Pokemon to get an attack boost, or rather a special attack boost or whatever, thanks to me putting out the sun. Okay, I believe this guy's going to give me some Firestones whenever he calls me, or some of the time when he does that. So yeah, if you want to get a Firestone, this is the guy to go to. Or actually, in this game, you can get Firestones from the Goldenrod department store, so yeah, I guess you don't really need to talk to this guy if you want to get a Firestone. Wow, that's a lot of hours. Okay, over here we have this person, along with the Sudowoodo that's still masquerading as a tree. Oh yeah, it appears to me that Sudowoodo hates water. Well, that'd be great if I had a watering can. Oh wait, that thing's dangerous. I can't use it. Yeah, I just had to throw that in there because, yeah, it's still really ridiculous how I can't seem to use a watering can because it's apparently too dangerous. Okay, I think I'm done fighting the trainers on both Route 35 and Route 36, so I think I'm going to make my way back to Goldenrod City. Although, given the Pokemon I'm fighting, well, I think the way back to Goldenrod could take a little bit of time. Oh wait, there's actually that police officer that's on this route, but I can only fight him at night, so yeah, I guess there's that trainer to think about. Well, I guess I'll come back to him later once it's nighttime here. You know what, why don't we make this faster by using my bike? Yeah, I don't really use the bike all too much, I'm not really sure why. But first, I gotta go back to the Pokemon Center to heal because I saw that Machamp is almost out of Rock Slide Power Points, and yeah, I just want to make sure that my Power Points are in tip-top shape. Even though I don't really see myself using Rock Slide in the Goldenrod Gym. I guess I'm gonna be using moves like Karate Chop and, well, mostly Revenge, depending on what the Pokemon is. Of course, in a couple of levels, I'm pretty sure I'm going to replace Karate Chop with a different fighting type attack. I'm not really sure what that fighting type move is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bit more powerful than Karate Chop. Okay, let's make our way back to, actually, let's make our way to the front of the Goldenrod Gym and call in episodes. Okay, next time, we're entering a madhouse, known as the Goldenrod City Gym. See you next time.